Hello and welcome back to more games. This time, Vipers Road 2K5, which he recently reached. Apparently he is or was, I don't know, 2501. And then in the 2K4 region there is pretty much nobody. And these two games, that's the two arena games Viper played against Keif. Actually, the first we're seeing here, Viper playing in yellow as the Mongols, and we have Keif in red as the Saracens. Now, I'm not sure, there's two games on arena against Keif, not sure in which order they were played. I'm starting with this one, and hopefully it's going to be a good game, and I hope the second one as well. Let's see what Viper actually did here, and what Keif did to stop Viper from getting to that rating. We can safely assume that Viper is the favorite here, that's number one, and he's probably won both of these games. I'm really not sure if, because I didn't check, but this assumption is not the worst, let's say it like this. Let's start with Viper's map right now. Viper got a pretty nice back base from the first glance. Second stone, second gold save, and 2 extra golds even. Really nice. He's got 3 deer inside, close to the TC, close to the berries, if he wanted to go there, but TC is better. We have 1 relic inside his base, we have 1 relic really close to his base, the boar inside. Third gold outside apparently, the main stone on main gold forward, not too good, and 1 boar outside as well. But Viper's map looking pretty good, and that means he should have a quite nice game. Mongols against Saracens, we may see a Monk Rush, and probably Saracens the better Civ on arena. Once it gets to the late imp, ooh, nice sheep look here, look at this. Even Viper doing this, it's like a move that I feel amateurs are doing, like noobs like me, or trying to make sure that the villager is not getting too much damage. But seeing that the Viper is doing this, I'm really happy about this. Let's go for Keif right now. He's luring deer in from outside, and is Viper actually stealing away the deer from Keif? Oh my god, what a troll. Not on the road to 2K5, I can't believe it. But he is really luring the deer, and of course while getting his eco going, getting his build order, he's trying to get away with this. Of course Keif can see this, we can see the deer running away, and he's going to attack Viper's scout. Viper saw it in time, and of course the deer is going to go back. Now Keif, it's Keif's turn to get that deer, and Viper is going to attack most likely. Let's see. Ooh, this could be close. Not sure who got the first hit. Both players were attacking. And I think Viper, just in case, going away, trying to go back. Ooh, mistake from Keif. Interesting. And trying again, but mistake from Viper. Get 2 hits, and I think now Keif may be better. I'm never sure who is winning this, and it looks like Keif 6 HP, Viper 3 HP, now Viper has to go away, has to run, and Keif almost got the scout. Really nice for him. He can now continue to get those deer in if he wants to, but he built a house there, so I guess Viper just wanted to disturb a little bit, and maybe accomplished something by disturbing Keif's build order actually. Not sure how good he is. There was an idle villager, for example. Another house coming up, 23 population. Let's go for his map, Keif's map. I'm not sure if Keif's the right pronunciation, but until somebody's telling me no, it's wrong, you have to pronounce like this and that, I'm gonna call him Keif. We have no back base, that means most resources probably forward. Second stone outside, close, 1 relic inside, third gold outside, forward. The main stone forward here, Keif actually clicking up. Second gold also outside, 1 relic in between the 2 players. On the left hand side, this is good for Keif. Actually, opening another piece of wall. I would have preferred to see a sheep here and try to lure the deer in through the gate, but it's not happening. And we have the main gold on the sides, but already weakened the walls here are not too good. At least it's not so far forward. The main stone we've seen 5 farms coming up from Keif here. That's a lot for Saracens, and 25 population, 24 villages is quite early. But looks like he's got good resources, and he's gonna use the market most likely. He's not on gold, so I'm gonna see the Saracens market bonus here. Viper also on the way to feudal age. Only 1 lumber camp, 5 villages there, and we do see market blacksmith coming up. We don't see any resources sold yet. I'm gonna have a look at the stone. Now the house coming up here, we should have the food. There's a lot of villages on food working. And now going for a mining camp. At the same time, 100 gold, what is he going to sell? Mark it up, and selling all the stones, so he wants to go aggressive here. I guess Viper is gonna check if he gets a market up. No, barracks is up and a stable coming up against the Monk Rush. Nice to see Mongol scouts here. Maybe even light cav later on if he needs it. Double protects for Keif coming in, and a market actually for Viper even. We do see Keif, that's a little bit of scouting. How much can he see? He hasn't scouted out of Viper's map. Can see now the gold forward and the stone forward. He doesn't know if that's the main gold, and he's not going to find out until Castle Age and going back there. Can see the relic that is close to Viper's base, and he cannot see Viper's gold outside, which is... Yeah, now we can see it. Good for him to know. Let me check Viper's scouting. He's still got a scout alive, so he's going for that extra stone on the left hand side. He's seen all the golds in the back here. Can see the relic for Keif. He can see the second gold and the third gold outside, the second stone outside. Doesn't know about the main resources. And now Keif on Castle Age. Let's see what he's going to do. A lot of villagers in gold now, and double monastery coming up as expected, really. Maybe in a third on the way very soon. Another villager coming forward, not sure what that's about. And we do see Viper now going for Keif's scout. He's got the second scout out. Third monastery inside even, interesting. Keif is not going for stone yet. Could go for that. I think would be a good idea actually. Let's see for Viper. He's gonna reach Castle Age very soon. He's got 30 villages even. 33 population. He went up even one more than you'd expect him. Got a few farms to the back. Not sure why he's not putting them on the front. Maybe wants to go the safe way and is saying, yeah, I'm gonna be a siege monk rush, so why not put the farms up in the back behind those buildings, behind the TC. University coming up immediately, and a monastery. Not sure what's the university about. Let's see what he's going to do here. Does he want to get a HP building upgrade, or I don't know, ballistics, but you don't have any ranged units. Interesting way for Viper here. I'm not sure what it's about. We're gonna see very soon. The first scouts attacking and going for the monks. One monk going down. One scout converted, and one scout being killed. I guess that was the initial scout. That means Viper sacrificed 2 scouts for 2 monks. That's alright, but it's not too good. Fortified wall coming from Viper. That makes sense. Really defensive strategy. Now Viper going away with his own scout. And Siege Workshop coming for Keif with 4 monasteries. Almost as expected. Going big all in with 2 mining camps. Now another lumber camp coming up. This is good, but the villagers going all around. 4 farms. Now 5. 3 remaining, but 5 in plan maybe. And Keif is going for not a mangonel yet, trying to get another scout converted, but this monk probably dying with sanctity. Ooh, got it! Nice! Wow, Keif's doing a few good conversions, and those 2 scouts doing a good work, and keeping that monk safe. Keif is of course going for the relics here, stealing one from the Viper. Ooh, that was nice. And Viper may be in trouble a little bit, but he's fully walled, apparently, except for that opening on the right-hand side. Not sure if Viper knows about that. Now Castle coming up from Viper. He was on stone. I didn't see this, but he went back stone. I guess you saw it on the resources. And also taking the back gold. No extra TCs. Castle to protect himself from the monk rush, to delay the power of a monk rush as much as possible. And like that, he may be able to go up to Imperial Age at a certain point, and maybe earlier than Keif. If Keif was could see this and was going for a boom right now, I think Viper would be in trouble. First ram on the way, fortified wall. Some would say it's a cowardish strategy, but it's decent. I think it's a little bit of hide and seek. I don't know, of hiding. Not hide and seek, but it makes sense here, and Keif is going to take quite some time to go through those walls. He's got a second TC on the main stone, a little bit of an odd farm to be honest, and that means Keif should be ahead in the boom very soon. At the same time, Viper getting his second TC up now on the wood line, so Viper converted this into a boom war apparently, into something that he prefers to do here. He doesn't really like monk rush or anything. He's feeling comfortable with the boom. I think going to Imperial Age and fight it out there, and that means Viper may be better already, not score-wise, but strategy-wise, really nice to see. And now the question is, can Keif do any damage? Viper getting wheelbarrow right now and fletching to get range on that castle. One villager taking gold here, and Viper even going for Mangudai. A really interesting decision for me. Not sure if he can do anything with those. And Keif at the same time, a lot of monks here. That's 8 monks right now. The scouts are going in to find the castle immediately, and also can see those buildings, so he knows it's going to be hard to go in. Also could see there are some units inside, so he can assume that there are a few Mangudai. It's only 2 right now. Keif trying to go on the other side, and I think Viper is gonna be fine here, building a little bit of a house block. Not sure why. Didn't check if Keif had redemption. Villager-wise, Viper's ahead by 7. Double TC here on that wood line. Makes sense. We have 3 against, I guess, 2 TCs from Keif still. And yeah, that's it. Keif on the other hand on the way to Imperial Age. So 2 TCs and going up fast for the 2 villagers, not a lot. but Keif only needs a trebuchet, and then he can get rid of that castle and go in. Well, that's easier said than done. But Viper resources looking pretty good right now. 25 minutes in, he's gonna be up to Imperial Age pretty soon too. And getting townwards just in case, getting an outpost, a really nice decision in my opinion. And he's gonna close this wall, something that is even more important, I feel. And Keif is going for that castle as expected. We're gonna see trebuchets from Keif a lot earlier than from the Viper. The Viper at the same time got a few Mangudai, and we know that they're good against the trebuchets, against siege in general. So Viper is gonna try and snipe. Viper also clicking up, and Keif needs to move out to get more gold in. This gold is running out really fast. That's 1200, that's like 1900 gold left. Bosa only now for Keif. This is not good. I feel he should have gone there a lot earlier. Even going for fast Imperial, you want to get that upgrade in. And Viper even going for gold mining. Another castle coming up in the back. I really like this one because he can close up the back base here with 2 TCs, little farms, with 2 extra golds, and that second gold in the back. That's really nice play from Viper. Reading his map really good, and also performing really nice strategy-wise. Theocracy, Illumination, block printing coming in from Keif, and also I'm hoping 1 trebuchet on the way. Yes, there we go. And the first one actually already out. Now Keif knows, yeah, I need to check this trebuchet, so he's moving these monks forward, and he should be able to do it. At the same time, Viper ahead by 9 villagers, but ahead in eco when it comes to upgrades. Handcart, gold shaft mining coming in. And that means Viper's gonna get in a lot more resources. He's 6 villagers on stone, something that Keif can actually see. I feel he should try to convert at least 1 or 2 of those villagers, or send the Mangudai forward. Because allowing Viper to mine stone here is definitely not a good idea. And at the same time, only 50 military units for Keif, it's not a lot, but a lot of trebuchets now coming out. Let's see how the Viper is going to react here. He's going to wait for Imperial Age, and oh no, he's already there, sorry. He's got 2 traps already out to defend here, and he's repairing that castle. A lot of villagers, he knows the longer the castle is standing, the better for me and for my eco, for my defense. So we have 4 against 2 now. Viper is out of stone. Is he going to buy? He's just got 20 stone in, but the castle's gone. And now Keif is looking good actually. Repairing the trebuchets at the same time, which is really nice. Packing and going away. So he's just gonna regroup his army. Viper actually could snipe 1 of those trebuchets. And the question is, what is he going to do now? Is he going to attack? Is he going through those gates maybe? And trying to attack the main gold? Makes a lot of sense. And yes, the gate under heavy attack. I'm gonna go a little bit slow. I feel it's going quite fast right now. Viper counter attacking here and going for a few fortified walls to be fully walled again. Interesting decision, but Viper showing that arena is about walls and you can use them to your advantage. The 2 scouts coming in, but the Mangudai should be able to deal with those. The monk is going to heal, so Viper shouldn't even lose any villagers. 1 going down, 1 being converted, really nice. The Mangudai, ooh, in a nice position. Can Keif get 2 good shots? No, he's going back. Why are you going back? That's too late now. And Keif actually lost the castle. I didn't see this, but Viper was attacking the castle. The Mangudai going back again. I'm not sure what that's all about. And Viper lost the trebuchet too now, repairing with a lot of villagers at this point. Outpost going down. But Viper managed to keep Keif out of the space. At the same time, Keif is going on a chest and has more villagers right now. He's moved out to the gold on the right hand side. He's got a 30C up and running, I guess. He needs another lumber camp here, but it's alright. And Viper at the same time allowed to take his main gold. At the same time, he's got a lot of gold in the back. More houses coming in because 1 castle down for each player. Light Keif upgrade on Bloodlines, and it looks like Viper is gonna have more army in a very short time. Like in 1 or 2 minutes he's gonna be able to go for all of these monks. Trebuchet is now moving forward. Keif should see those light Keif. Yes, he can see the counter trebuchets. He's going for the TC first. Mistake in my opinion. Should go for those buildings and maybe go in, or even the stable and the monastery. Be good targets. Viper is counter-attacking those trebuchets. But Keif going back immediately. Not sure if that's the right decision, but he's a little bit afraid, I feel. And 1 trebuchet going down. Nice hit from the Viper. On a turn now is done, and here's a monk going down from the Viper. I think that was a yellow monk. Bracer coming from the Viper, and I think he might be going for those elite Mangudai very soon. Light Keif, no Hazaras, Mangudai +3. Handcart now for Keif, and Viper, not a lot of food, but quite a good amount of gold here. At the same time, 10 villagers behind the Viper. Interesting. And Keif is taking his time, is being patient, and trying to find good points to attack. Actually, a very nice game from him. Like to see that he's getting a lot better. 2k plus right now. And that's legit 2k plus on Arena, I feel, because that's the map he's playing mostly, or maybe only, I don't know. Husbandry, scale barding armor, Viper being patient as well. And he can afford to lose this main gold, which on other maps he couldn't, but in this case it's possible. Viper also moving out to get his third gold, which Keif can or cannot see. He can see it, but he hasn't sent any villagers there or anything else. So Viper may be able to take a little bit of gold from there. Iron casting, husbandry, Viper is fully upgrading his light calf, and he may even go for hussars very soon. As soon as he has a little bit more food, maybe. And Keif looking good with 16 more villagers, and with 24 against 32 military units, that's alright. Now Mamelukes on the way. So Keif got at least one more castle up. And Mamelukes, I feel, is a great unit here. Viper sniping one onager with the trebuchet. Nice to see. Mangudai moving forward. We know how fast onagers are going down when they're facing Mangudai and more than that, elite Mangudai. Problem for Keif is he still doesn't have the eco to support a lot of Mameluke production, and he needed a lot of gold already. So he needs to claim the golds. At the same time, Viper going up to Imperial Age. Sorry, going up for Elite Mangudai to Imperial Age. Was a slip. Monastery actually going down, so Keif destroyed that one. But now Viper moving up. This was Elite Mangudai done. Pitted Archer armor on the way. And those few, that dozen Elite Mangudai are really good, and they can. They have such a nice firing rate. They can snipe villages really fast. They can snipe onagers. They can even go for those monks with +3. And Thumbing Ballistics coming in. Keif is gonna have to do a lot of micro if he's using monks. Now Lightcalf moving to get that onager down, and they may be successful. Yes, Lightcalf are dying, but that was definitely worth it. And Viper holding his ground. He's really hiding behind those walls, moving out guerrilla tactics wise. And even Heresy coming in up from the Viper, spending his gold, really interesting. Keif doesn't have so many monks, but he's still got the monks in the mix, so I'm not sure if it's worth it, but it's gonna give Viper a lot of comfort here. And now even archery is coming up. Maybe we're gonna see elite skirmishes, but not sure why. Really, elite skirmishes are not something you want to go here, so I don't understand these archery ranges really. And Keif, at the same time, resources looking okay. She's got 1, 2, 3, 4 relics. The other one is still standing here. So golden come for him is good. Elite skirmishers coming in. And maybe Viper is anticipating Arbalest from Keif, or also elite skirmishers as a counter to those elite Mangudai. It's possible. Now the main fight has moved to the right hand side here. The villagers had to go away from that gold mine. They're idling right now. And Keif is getting another castle up. But Viper is getting all the upgrades in right now. And that means Keif is going to be behind Viper in the score lead. Keif is 120 villagers, so fully boom, but 37 idols. And that's so many, that's a lot, that's way too many. Viper tried to get a tower here. Not sure why the game is stuttering a little bit. I feel like it is. And Keif getting that castle up. Hussar finally on the way from the Viper, and I feel Keif needs more military units, which is not getting right now. Mamelukes, but without any upgrades, and that's not going to be enough. And fixing his eco now a little bit, but that's still too many idle villages, and that's the problem in those really high-rated games. You're getting 2k5 not without being able to multitask, to micro, to macro, to do everything. And in that sort of fight, Keif is skill-wise a little bit behind, of course, and that makes it difficult for him. He's putting up a really good fight, but I don't see a way for him to go into Viper space now to really do some big damage. The onagers are really good. Keif even with Siege Onager right now, amazing idea, but Viper is just gathering enough army to go for one big fight. As long as that's not happening, he's going with the Mangudai, he's controlling those mainly. Because his eco is working. Siege Workshop and the stable coming up on the right hand side, just to be annoying, and that's an interesting forward. Keif is sending a ram immediately, and apparently it's lag on the player side, so it's not my laptop. So yeah, I'm fixed, I guess. They might have fixed it now, not sure. Keif going for that gold, makes sense. Chemistry Capture, I'm coming in from the Viper. Not going for oranges here. And also Viper with a few lead skirmishes at least on the field, just to have some units, and they're even good against Monks and maybe even against the Mamelukes. But again, this game is stuttering and I'm not sure what's that all about. Maybe I can go slower, but I don't want to cast in that slow motion actually. Elite Mangadai fully upgraded as far as I can see. On the left hand side, Hussar raiding to take down a few villages on the main gold. More stables coming out now from Viper on the left hand side. And while this little forward is going down, Viper is still preparing that big Hussar and Elite Mangadai army. I'm just waiting for that push, for going in. And those Mamelukes now getting defense upgrades at least. But Keif cannot get the elite Mameluke upgrade, doesn't have enough resources, and prefer to go siege archers. Maybe this makes sense, maybe it doesn't. I'm not sure how good Mamelukes are against elite Mangadai. Big siege archers on those Hussars, and another one, really nice. Look at this, so many Hussars going down. Good shots by Keif here, but Viper going with the trebuchets to take down siege archers now. Really nice counter attack. A few Hussars can do a little bit of damage. Good fight for Keif, I feel. He lost the castle, but he's managed to take down a lot of Hussars. He's managed to take down at least 2 of those trebuchets, and now it's going to be Mamelukes against Elite Mangadai and a few traps behind that. One siege archer left. I don't know where the monks of Keif are. Oh, way off. I didn't want to bring them into fight apparently. No, siege archers going down, and now the Elite Mangadai are shining because there's not so many units left. But a very, very nice salve of shots here from Keif. Look at this. Now the trebuchets are going down. The rest of them is, and the monks trying to convert. So Viper's gonna lose maybe 1 or 2 Elite Mangadai here. That was 1 dying, I think. And Viper with a decent fight, Keif with a decent defense. Problem for him is he lost that castle, and that means he lost the advantage of having 2 castles to reduce the Mamelukes. And Viper now, let's see, what is he doing? Resources looking okay-ish. He's moving out with those Elite Mangadai. He can easily afford to reproduce those that dozen Elite Mangadais here. And he is sending in Elite Skirmishes now just to have some army, and Hussars, of course. We have a little bit more raiding coming in, and the Capram attacking this town center. Keif is totally focusing in the middle, and it looks like Viper may have won this game right now. Keif, the Devil military units, he is not producing a lot. He doesn't have gold. He doesn't have his trash units upgraded, and those few siege archers and monks are not going to do the difference, so this game may be over right now. Siege ram done for Viper, so it's going to go into the left hand side, and keep actually calling it GG. One big fight with really good Hussar siege archer shots on those Hussars, but Viper had enough military units to actually overpower this group of army here from Keif. Hope you enjoyed this game. Pretty good one in my opinion. Keif put up a very, very strong fight. Viper in the end the better player, no surprise here, and see you in the second game then. GG.